you're not interested in explanations or anything, you can just skip to, I think, like 9 minutes and 45 seconds, and the duel should be starting. Just be prepared for no voice and fairy tale music. Ah, yeah, that's all I have to say right now. Bye. Hello, you probably clicked on this video to find out how I became technically a professional Minecraft player. I'm not sure about that. I need to look up a few words. Okay, so pause real quick. I looked it up, and considering that I don't have a job right now, I can consider myself a professional Minecraft gamer because it is my main source of income. Later in the video, I also call myself an expert, which is defined as having a high level of like experience slash. Hold on, I turned off. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Close enough. I looked it up. I'm pretty much that. I have years of experience, so I'd say that I'm an expert. Yeah. I just wanted to point that out real quick. Unpause. I'm not sure about that. I need to look up a few words before I can say that for sure. But here's the deal. I've got some explaining to do. That's why you're watching me do parkour, which, by the way, I got 10 minutes of parkour footage of me not failing horribly, and it took me 4 hours to get that. So, yeah. Anyways, you're probably also curious as to why you're hearing fairy tale music. So to put it simply, one of my friends got me into a duel. I'll explain that in more depth in a minute. The important information is that, to get myself hyped up, ready for the duel, and focused during the duel, I had fairy tale music on. Now, OBS decided that it would be super cool if OBS recorded said music in the background. And I also forgot to have my microphone unmuted, so, yeah, you're just gonna have to deal with that. During the duel, there's gonna be no voice audio from me and fairy tale music in the background. But the good news, the game sound still works, so we're fine. No problems. No need to complain. It's all gonna be okay. Anyways, how do I even begin this? So one day I was chilling at church, living life, vibing. Then this man, this dude named Kyler, he was also there chilling. And church gets over, well, youth thing gets over, and we all start talking to each other. And I just started talking to Kyler. He seems kind of cool. He mentioned, I'm not sure who mentions something about Minecraft. One of us mentioned something about Minecraft, and we both talk about it for a bit. Apparently, we both play Sky Wars, and both consider ourselves not trash. Well, that's just a fancy way of saying we're both very arrogant and think we're good at the game. But I'm gonna stick with that first thing. So we both think that we're not trash at the game. When we talk a little bit about more competitive aspects of Minecraft, things that normies wouldn't understand. Well, like they understand, but like, I don't know. It's like watching someone into Star Wars talk about the Force. You don't really get it, but you kind of understand what they're saying. Yeah, it was like that. Anyways, because my friends know that I have no life and spend all my time playing Minecraft, one of them decides to start trash talking Kyler about how I'm good at Minecraft. And one thing leads to another, and I end up in a scheduled duel with Kyler. And then people started betting money on it. And then I bet money on it. I should have bet against myself, but for some reason I decided, you know what, it's fine. I mean, I can't throw the duel. People put money on me. So, me and Kyler agreed to bet $20. Although he wanted to bet 35 because he wants MVP plus, which understandable. But I already had MVP plus, so I couldn't really do that. And the day before the duel, we logged on and played a bit of Minecraft together with one of my friends, Skilledcoffee. He's pretty cool. He'll show up later in the video, and I'm gonna make fun of him. But yeah, we played a little bit last night, and he clutched a game of Bed Wars because we didn't want to like fight each other before the duel, so we only did things where we were on the same team, which makes sense. Anyways, he clutched a game of Bed Wars, and generally played very well. So you can imagine, I was rather disheartened. So my skill at Minecraft is not amazing, I suppose you could say. I'm okay at Skywars. Uh, I understand Minecraft PvP. I'm an expert. I've been doing it for years. Well, since I was 7. Dang. Okay, so that's like 9 years. That's too much time. Anyways, the important information is that I never really learned how to rod. Okay, I never used a rod in battle effectively. And obviously, well, sorry, I failed to mention this, but we're doing classic duels. And well, if you don't know, it gives you an iron sword, iron armor, a bow with 5 arrows, and a rod. Which, you know, if you know how to use a rod, you can beat anyone who doesn't know how to use a rod. Now here's the deal: it's not like I'm some scrub that doesn't do the knockback into combos and whatnot, right? The thing is, I use snowballs because I play Skywars, and you know, Skywars, you get snowballs and you bamboozle people. I use the farmer kit that gives you 64 eggs, which are basically just snowballs with a different texture, or maybe it's the other way around. I'm not sure. Anyways, the important thing here is that I'm great with snowballs. Wonderful. But that's because two things with snowballs. First of all, the timing's much faster. They go faster than the rod. Secondly, you can spam them, so even if you miss your first shot, well, the second shot you took half a second later, that one's going to hit. And you see, rods are a little bit less forgiving than that. So the night before the duel, naturally, I spent 3 hours learning how to get the timing of the rod down. And rewatching this duel over again, I did not do very well with the rod. I'm not gonna spoil what happens, but boy howdy, did those 3 hours really not pay off a whole lot. I mean, I'm just glad you didn't see me try and use a rod before this, because it was it was pathetic. Anyways, one more thing that's very important to mention. It took like a month or so leading up to the duel, from when, you know, somebody trash talked for me to when we're actually going to stab each other in Minecraft. Now here's the deal. In this 1 month period, neither of us played Minecraft a whole lot. At least I didn't, and he says that he didn't either. So I assume he's telling the truth. Anyways, I suppose he has to assume I'm telling the truth too, but I digress. Everyone was telling me about how bad I was going to get bamboozled by this guy, which did not help for my confidence at all. Everybody that knew how well he played was like, oh yeah, you don't stand a chance, this guy's super good at the game. And he, just before the duel, you know, we were in a call for like 30 minutes before the duel started, and he was talking. He's like, oh yeah, so like my best friend called me, and he recited the pep talk that his best friend gave him, and it was so nice, you know. It was like, I'm not even gonna try to recite it, but it was such a beautiful, encouraging speech. See, the thing is, my best friend told me before the duel, like, I don't remember what he said, but he was like, yeah, I don't believe in you. You're gonna get absolutely destroyed. Good luck. And well, yeah, so that happened. I just want you to realize the amount of like, you're gonna get absolutely pwned was on my shoulders at the start of this duel. It's probably a good thing that I didn't catch the audio from my microphone, because if you could probably hear my heartbeat through the microphone. It was rough, man. It was really bad. Anyways, without further ado, let's get into the duel. Which I'm not going to say anything else after this. So, bye. Okay, so at this point, I had won the duel. Life was going pretty well. Um, and Miss Kyler wanted it to be just over 6-3, but I was feeling cocky, and I was like, I can get the 7-3. Although you can tell by my typing, we gort one more. My hands were shaking so hard I could hardly hold my mouse. Like the withdrawal from the massive amount of adrenaline that was running through my veins, all just left me. And then I was like, okay, but still, 10 rounds, we have to finish it. Oh, then that conniving little nerd, Skilledcoffee, tries to apologize for his lack of belief in me. What a loser. By the way, you should go check out his channel. He's pretty cool. So, any hoodles. Back to the duel.